I joined the company when I was 19 and I stayed with them for 13 years. Danced lots of different things. I had the opportunity to dance a few principal roles, but I think probably my forte was more working with choreographers who came into the company to make new work. I did my first piece in the Australian Ballet's Body Talk season in 2005, and it really became a passion for me. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to get a main stage opportunity back with the Australian Ballet, sort of 3 years after I finished, which is a bit of a dream come true actually. Halcyon is a goddess in the Greek pantheon. She falls in love with a mortal man, whcih. They commit the sin of mimicry. They pretend that they're Zeus and Hera, and Zeus is the most powerful god and Hera is his wife. They're caught in this position of seeming to be someone they're not, and condemned for it and banished to an island where they have each other, but they'll never see anybody ever again. And the man in particular couldn't handle that. You know, he has to resolve it, he has to make things right. So he resolves to set out across the ocean again, find Zeus, say he's sorry, and hopefully make things right. Halcyon has a premonition that that's going to end badly, and she begs him not to go, but can't convince him, and in the end he takes off across the seas, and as he's sailing along, a storm brews and eventually engulfs him and he's drowned. And Halcyon, back on the island, senses this immediately, and in her grief she's transformed into a beautiful bird, the Halcyon kingfisher, and she flies out across the waves into the heart of the storm. I think that I've achieved drama on stage before, but not really to the extent that I hope I will get with this.
The score for Halcyon is a new one by Australian composer Gerard Brophy. It's a combination of electronic soundscape and orchestral writings. It's a really evocative, quite beautiful score that actually stimulates your imagination as a choreographer, and it is one where you visualise what's happening on stage and what dancers might be doing.
Definitely the costume is really important in portraying the story. The general feeling of all the images he gave me, though, was of a lot of sensuality, particularly the females. We wanted to really make it a contemporary piece and modernise it a lot. Designing actually never stops until opening night, really.
Any story, I suppose, but particularly simple stories, you know what's going to happen, and it's almost like, how do you surprise an audience? A really successful visual ending can sort of be something where they've forgotten they were expecting it. You know, this one image that resonates so strongly that it has this feeling of, oh, I always kind of expected that, and yet it's still a surprise. That would be gold.